See that happening once again. Don't want anything really one-sided.
So, what do you go as with Seungjae now? He has Priest, Warlock, and Druid left, right?
Yeah.
Well, against Druid, I think whatever Warlock you have,
Yeah.
you should immediately queue it up. I think I don't remember seeing his Warlock.
I don't remember it either, actually. He may not, oh yeah, he 3-0'd yesterday, so we actually don't know what it is.
That's the Hamlock.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. Hamlock going to be a good choice against almost anything.
Would you consider keeping Farseer as a turn 3 player, or you just want to coin out the Twilight?
No, I think it is. You already have a turn 4 play, so having something to do on turn 2 or 3 is perfectly acceptable as a keep.
This hand is terrible for Druid, and the hand is awesome for Warlock.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Yes.
Foreshadowing
One of
already
each
says.
He's going to play Hellfire turn 1.
Oh, I love that turn 1
Coin
play.
Innervate Hellfire. Sick.
You got to burn your opponent down.
Wow. Oh.
This
It's
is
not
rough.
about winning, it's about sending a message, honestly.
I'm crazy. That's what that says.
You don't know me, man.
Would you coin Twilight the next turn?
No.
And then you can turn 5 Mountain Giants.
Absolutely not.
But at the same time, it's going to be a dead turn 3. You won't even be able to tap, for example.
No, he has Ancient Watcher in his hand, doesn't he?
Let's see.
Let's see. Oh, he
Nope.
doesn't. never mind.
Does he
Okay.
draw it?
Yeah, see? He had an ancient Archnosis.
I know.
You have a gift.
I play plenty of handlock, guys. I know how this goes. Statistically speaking, it was 100% to draw that turn.
Yep. Oh, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah. Try to learn, Frodan.
I'm so inexperienced,
Yeah.
God. Well, I mean, it's still just an Ancient Watcher. You need to get ahead of whatever your turn 4 play is on your opponent's side. Now, the question becomes, Ignite, Twilight Drake, or Mountain Giant?
I think Mountain Giants. Because they're Zookeepers versus 1 BGH if you do run BGH.
Yes.
Mountain's always the strongest choice with Druid. Whilst versus Priest, you want the Twilight Drakes.
Right.
So it depends, varies on the matchup.
Sure.
Does he go for the 2-for-1 trade here?
I think
Or
so.
does he Azure Drake and try to attack face and trade a turn after? Maybe he forces the Mountain to trade
man,
Thing
himself.
is,
That's
if
risky.
he goes Azure Drake here, that is, yeah, it's a little bit
And
scary.
then he just plays Faceless and you
I
cry.
think that if you want to keep up your tempo somehow, Azure Drake or Lothar needs to come down now. Otherwise, you might just fall behind. Because if you get into that Mountain Giant and either swipe or Wrath, if you don't draw into Keeper, you're not going to be able to deal with turn after.
You do have combo pieces, too.
Yeah, like
with
the
direct
5-drop here.
damage.
That's very true. If you are pushing for damage right now, you have so much finish in your hand. Like, you get the combo off once on him, 2 swipes will finish it.
Unless Jiraxes.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
man. But I'm still so far away from that.
Well,
Turn
as soon as
5.
he's able to combo, Jirax is also able to come down.
You're not racing Druid, right? If you're in the handlock
Not really,
position.
no. Just fight for board control, and if you're at a really low HP total, you can start getting up your taunts and Jiraxes. Ideally, only pop Jirax after you got a taunt up, because combo Innervate is still a threat. And we know Innervates are going to be drawn really late, as he hasn't played one yet.
How much damage is that? 9 on board. You're at 22. If you Savage Roar's right there,
Can Savage or Hero Power the Mountain also?
that's true.
But the
I don't
taunt
know.
stays up.
I've seen some really good handlock players attack face from a position similar to that before. But maybe not against Druid. Maybe against like Shaman or
Well,
something.
wouldn't Double Roar maybe be lethal here?
Well, sure, but do you play around them?
Yeah,
nine
you don't
with
play
two
around
roars.
two roars in the hand. Come on.
That'd be one short though, with 2 roars.
Oh, well.
Okay, so yeah.
But then he had the swipe.
And then it's free Mountain Giants.
I would have actually
Well,
been
doesn't matter if
somewhat
you can only
okay.
heal 3 up.
Obviously.
The more I think about it, the more I would have been okay attacking face with the Mountain Giant.
I'm not sure about that. Obviously, you force the Druid to trade if he doesn't have lethal, but if he does have some crazy combo.
Yeah, but on 6 mana, it's
But
really
I think
restrictive
playing
what you can
safe
do with 6
gives you the win in the long run in
Why
this
is,
matchup.
why is he going to swipe this?
instead of Wrath.
Yeah.
Mana usage, I suppose.
Well, swipe
you
is
think?
direct damage that you
He
can
has
do to
Azure
finish
and
your
Wrath. as a turn
Yeah,
7 play.
I like saving this card, but
No, but he has Azure and Wrath as turn 7, for example. For example, if the Twilight trades into Yeti with Immortal Coil, he's going to be able to Azure Drake and Wrath the Twilight.
He needs to hold this if he doesn't want to play into Molten Giant.
Does he not want the turn 6 Molten Giant? I don't think you should counter that.
Doesn't want any giant, honestly.
Thing is, if he does Molten here, there's not going to be a taunt, and Yeti would survive.
All right. Well, now you can put out 2 pretty powerful Azure Drakes. Mortal Coil, even. Oh, actually, you can put Molten Giant and Mortal Coil. Because you have the coin.
Yeah, very true.
Ooh.
So eliminate, have a pretty strong board. And, well, you even have flexibility to tap if at your
Well,
disposal.
it's going to be Druid's turn 7. No Innervate has come out, and if he goes on 14.
Fair enough. So in that case, don't tap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with not tapping here for sure. In fact, he could just top deck the Innervate. So, in fact, if he does, I think he will combo.
I think you're guessing every top deck. And
Oh,
it's going to
he's
happen.
tapping.
Whoa.
Oh, you got to heal, though.
Okay.
Does he heal the Twilight?
Oh, I feel like if you tap, it's because you tap for a Molten Giant play. But at the same
Not
time, this is so much
necessarily.
weaker. Huh?
Not necessarily. You
Why-
don't need to Molten yet.
If you're tapping, yeah, you're tapping for Molten Giant play. So why are you going to suddenly be like, okay, I guess that was a mistake. Now I'll play this 3-3.
He got lucky then because he tapped and he got the lifesaver.
Right.
If he thinks like that. No Innervate, though.
All right. Lives to fight again.
All right,
another
well,
day.
now the Azure Drake Wrath.
Yeah, if he doesn't do that now, then my question about why did he use swipe before remains.
I guess current challenges the board as well.
Yeah, you know, double
Very well,
swipe as removal is something handlocks often don't play around.
For example, he just used Immortal Coil, but if the silence comes down, how is he going to trade with the current effectively?
Oh, he just, I don't know, coin Siphon Soul?
Like, oh, he still has coin, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah, Ignite. Yeah, he still has coin. I threw that out there randomly, and I was like, oh, man, thank God.
Because he saved the coin rather than playing Molten Giant.
Yeah. And he's got exactly that.
Yep.
Looky there.
You can also Faceless, but do you want to? Like, you could Faceless and silence it and trade the 2
That's
minis you
also
have on board, but
interesting.
or just Faceless and Sun Fury. I like that, actually. You'd have a 4/5 Death Rattle taunt and a 4/4 taunt with Watcher.
Well, you're going to be taunting the Karen? You like to do that?
Why not?
Well, it
Comes
makes the
back when
silence
it
like
dies.
really good, but
Yeah, but it comes back if the silence doesn't come down. And even if it does, like, the Twilight Drake is safe from the silence.
I suppose so.
Sort of.
So I wouldn't want to give another big target already. But
looks like that is his play.
makes sense. Owl and Kill is also a possibility
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
too. It really depends
It also
on...
has the Soulfire, so you can trade Farseer and Soulfire into it. You keep all those 4-attack minions.
Yeah. In fact,
Such a
that
huge
seems
board.
to be really powerful as well. Well, there's no Draxus, no Soulfire. What's the Soulfire going to discard?
The coin?
The
yeah,
coin.
that Molten Giant is.
But then you
fine,
can't
obviously.
Jiraxis coin into
Oh.
Infernal.
Okay, he knew it was going to get rid of his Molten,
Should've
so he's going to
bored.
go ahead and
Yeah.
not do it.
I don't think I like it because you already have 4/4 there. 4/4s are so hard to deal with, especially when you have multiples for Druid. What do you do here? You have no way of clearing that current. That owl is really threatening, I guess.
Well, you have
Spectral
combo
Hero
next
Power.
turn. You have combo next turn?
Yeah. Spectral Hero Power is decent. It's going to be hard for him to take out the Spectral Knight. But he just can't taunt up. That's what's going to happen.
But even if he taunts up, you have ways past it, right? You have Azure Drake swipe next turn to get past the taunt.
But
Yeah,
there's
that's-
even more taunters.
But then you might have Innervate, and you can use Wrath.
We know there's Siphon Soul. We know he has at least one taunter.
Can't Siphon Soul Spectral Knight, though. Unless you use a...
Yeah, but a turn
Owl.
after. If he clears
Owl,
this,
yeah, he does. Oh, wait, no, he already used his owl.
He's going to
So.
cycle here.
Well, I don't know what else your card you're looking for here.
Yeah, that
The
seems.
thing is here, if he drops a Spectral, and then a Sun Fury comes out on the Warlock side, the Spectral is going to have to trade into the Watcher after you Azure swipe the current possibly.
Yeah, that's where I said you got Innervate off the Azure Drake, and then you Innervate
Yeah,
Wrath.
but then you can siphon the Azure Drake and trade the Bane into the Spectral Knight. And then you go out of reach again. Which is a 2-turn play, I suppose.
Oh wow.
Oh, well,
Even worse.
Interesting sequencing. I mean,
Oh, he saves the Molten. Does he?
Oh yeah, I don't think you need to taunt
No.
the Molten at all.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
this
there's-
scenario, I'm very much in favor of taunting up Kieran.
Does make that silence more powerful with
We
Black
even
Knight
got those
less.
Shadow Flames per turn after. If you don't want to siphon.
Mm.
So versatile, this hand.
We got Seungjae throwing that Sun Fury like a rag doll.
It's looking really good for handlock, in my opinion. So there's a silence that's really important right now.
But he can get past
can-
these taunts.
Yeah, you can silence the Kern, swipe the Watcher, and Spectral into the Kern if he wants to. And clear both taunts effectively.
There's no merit to just attacking and setting yourself within combo range. A Molten Giant's out. You're not gonna.
Yeah, he's used some taunt givers like, but he's using his silence already.
Yes, you can. You've seen one heal come off. There's still 3 left, and 1 taunter come off. There's still the Belchers and at least 2 more taunters. It's really risky to go for the face here, because then you start losing board control, and to come back from that is gonna be really hard when you lose the reach.
Is there any merit to using combo now?
I was just actually calculating this, and if you were to use combo now, right, you get rid of the 2 taunts, and you still do like a bunch of damage to his face, and the
Yeah, you
thing
can
is,
deal 8
all
damage
that's
to the
left out
face.
is your Spectral Knight, which he can't Siphon Soul, so you'd have to Siphon Soul his own guy to live through Swipe Keeper. And wait, does that
No,
even
if you
live
combo,
through?
you can deal 8 damage to the face.
Like he kind of
So
has
he'd
to
be
have
at 9.
Jiraxis. No, he would.
Yeah, no, you do 10.
No, yeah, you do 10, so you bring him to 7, and then Swipe. Oh wait, Swipe Keeper is not. Never mind.
Uh-oh, he's running out of time. He has
Yeah.
to make a decision.
Okay.
He's going to go for face because he wants to get as much damage as possible with the combo.
Okay, 1 Molten Giant's already out, so he's not really worried about that.
Oh, that
It's a
is
good draw.
really nice. Although he didn't need it because he did have Shadow Flame and a taunt, but it's still nice to have insurance.
Yeah.
That second taunter and Shadow Flame is gonna.
Just wreck everything.
Yeah.
Well, I don't feel like the play is that different from anything else. Like, there's no real alternative here other than Siphon Soul. But then Siphon Soul put you at 15. You still could die to combo plus Innervate. So I think Defender of Argus plus Shadow Flame is just far superior.
But which one do you Shadow Flame? Do you want to trade the Sun
Yeah.
Fury into Spectral and Shadow Flame the Karn, or?
Yeah.
Or you could
Oh.
just life tap in
Wow.
Molten Giant. That's a play too, guys.
Yeah, but now you can't Shadow Flame Argus.
Oh.
You're right.
Oh, man.
Well, he just used a silence.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you
so
can
he's
Soul
still
Soul
Argus.
Fire the Keeper and trade
He's
it
still
to
Argus.
Spectral.
Yeah.
He's still Argus.
Or just this. And Argus to both the Moltens.
I guess so.
Yeah.
As long as a Black Knight
Oh,
does
Yeah,
it.
this is good.
man.
This is good.
Black Knight could be devastating. But his opponent did use both swipes already.
If you didn't draw the second Molten, it would have been a much worse turn.
That's a bit late.
So now you're in a position where you probably have to use combo here.
Well,
What does? But are you gonna put your face into this 9/9?
well,
That
you have
hurts.
to. You trade. You kill both taunts.
Yeah, it's made out of lava. Of course it's gonna hurt.
but- Well, either take 9 now or take
You don't even get to
18,
join.
20, 26 the
You
next
don't
turn.
even get to join an Indian tribe for
Yeah,
doing
just
that.
Real quick question: Lava versus magma.
If his
Is
scenario
there a
usually
difference? Like
loses.
one is in the earth and the other one is outside the earth. Like, isn't it when it's still in the earth, lava, and then magma when it comes out, or am I just making
I
this
think
up?
magma is when it. Yeah, like lava is when it's.
Like in the volcano.
Yeah, and then magma is like when it.
So these guys are definitely magma then.
Yeah, but magma is inferior to lava because we have magma rager in the game, and that's like the worst card ever. If it was a lava rager, I think that'd be much more formidable.
Okay. If
But
he
you'd
goes
have to
for
go
some-
into a volcano to get attacked.
Ignite,
He's
we're
on-
actually having a real serious conversation.
I'm sorry,
here.
guys. I'm
Please don't
just
interrupt.
trying to analyze this game because if these 3 ends go down, Shadow Flame Hellfire is going to clear the game.
Yeah, and that's where it's like if these molten giants are just too intimidating.
It's all about the fire, though. It's all about magma and things. Hellfire is going
Yeah.
to break that.
And you know, last time I checked, lava destroys trees. Like I think they win that match. They're like undefeated back-to-back champions.
You're very right about that.
Yeah.
This is brutal, man. Handlock is a good deck.
Yeah, I think.
I think you guys already knew that, but
Depending on
seriously.
your strategy, but yeah, it's very strong versus other control decks.
Fighting on strategy. Is that game? Because of damage, he has 2 soul fires to back
Yeah,
this
he
up.
does.
That is massive damage. Oh, boy.
Yep.
Well, Seungjae is going to take a series lead 2-1
Wow.
and is 1 game away from taking home 3rd place and $2,000.